Welcome back to Freestyle Metal X. I hope you brought your winter jackets and all your winter clothing, because we're going to the Snowstormer. Once again, switching bikes, picking the biggest engine class I could find. This, of course, I customized out the bikes, too.
Right, yeah.
Maybe you, the viewers, could decide how I customized the next bike. I already did.
So they can't decide.
What do you mean?
The illusion of choice. You're giving them a choice, and then you're telling them afterwards, or actually, you're telling them beforehand that their choices will have no effect.
Yeah. I've already recorded the rest of the game, but you can still do it if you want. You can just ignore what I just said.
Get some air, clear the
Hey.
air gap, and score
Yeah.
at least
So,
5,000 points in the process.
Well, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, that's good.
Alright, well, this level is already a lot less weird than the previous one. First challenge we do, just go off a ramp and do some cool tricks, you know?
That's nice.
That's the point of this game. Like I said, if you're buying this game and you're not going off ramps and you're not doing tricks, then what are you doing?
You're not doing. What's your phrase? Something about getting fucking ripped?
I can only say that once per game.
Oh, really?
I don't know, I
then
felt
don't worry
like...
about it.
By the way, so there are rocks blocking off part of the level here, but the draw distance is so bad you can't see them from this cutscene. You're gonna see them once I go off this jump.
Isn't there a part where
like the rocks that just kind of fade in right?
They just
in
pop
front.
in,
Yeah, they
yeah.
just pop in. So
rocks?
in this level, you're stuck kind of in the middle of the level until you clear out, well, the rocks on one side and find the hidden passage on the other side. I think this level is the most disappointing, at least. Maybe not the worst, but the most disappointing. Because on the map screen,
It looks really big.
it looks really big, like even bigger than Rodeo Rise, which was huge. But
Whoa. She hates clouds and snowmen are just frozen clouds?
Jump area.
well, yeah,
What? What kind of logic is that?
she hates clowns. And
How many
just
snowmen can you fit in your car? None.
Probably like a small one.
One small one?
I mean,
You can fit
I mean,
lots of large
it's not like
clouds in your car.
It's not like snowmen are one size, all right. You
Clouds aren't one size either, but you can fit lots of large clouds in
Yes,
your
but
car.
I can more easily imagine how many humans I could stuff in the trunk of my car than snowmen. All right.
Who said trunk?
Well, you said. Oh, I guess you said stuff in my car, and I just assumed.
I didn't
you
even
meant
say stuff. I just said get. I said get in your car.
Oh.
I was assuming you were just like having them.
I guess
in
I'm
this-
too used to stuffing people in the trunk.
Yeah. You know, for the longest time, my brother had only a few things in the back, in the trunk of his car. Among them, plastic bags,
Yeah.
duct tape, a baseball bat, chloroform. Basically,
Yeah.
things that made him look like some kind of vigilante, we'll say.
Let me see things that I've had in the back of my trunk for a long time. An Iowa license plate. I had my dad's golf clubs in the back of my
Yeah, I remember
trunk
that.
for a long time until he's like, "Oh wait, you're going to college. I should take those back."
Because he golfs.
I had some fireworks, some small ones, but
You had like an M16.
ones that we thought we'd use 4th of July, then never did, then stayed back there for like 4 years. But that's getting kind of off the point. What I was saying about this level, and here are the
Holy
rocks.
shit!
Here are the rocks just spectacularly blowing up.
Yeah, no explanation.
Done so well. But what I was going to say about this level is it looks like it's so big on the overlay screen, and admittedly it is long. It's long, but it's not wide. There's a lot of room off to the left and right that, well, there's nothing there, and so it's really not as big as you think it is, and you've got to do quite a lot of backtracking, especially in this area, because there were 4 objectives you might have seen: Trail 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's basically the same challenge 4 times, like a get X amount of points in X amount of time challenge, and there's 4 of them. Seems
Yeah,
like a little
one of
too
them.
many.
One of them is really hard, not because the trail is hard, but because the game is broken.
A little.
A little broken.
There are actually two.
That have that problem?
Two trails that I could talk about that then.
Oh, okay.
Well, kind of broken.
Oh, that was a cool trick.
Kind of broken in different ways. I guess.
Just talk about it when it comes up.
Yeah.
If it comes up.
Trail 1, 10,000 points in a minute and a half.
What's 440 times 4? You got this.
4,004. Wait, times 4?
Yeah, you had 440 times 4.
Oh, I thought you said times 10 for some reason. Probably like 6.
It's okay, you had it.
See, I was actually thinking earlier that once we get to the big air parts of this video and such, I was going to talk about how I used my effective math skills to more easily complete this game. So we'll again get there when we get there.
Oh, that was dope!
So Trail 1 just kind of ends, like...
And you have to backtrack.
It's weird kind of backtracking. Like, you have to backtrack to an area you haven't been to yet. So it's kind of like forward-tracking. Like, is there a word for that?
I don't know.
You have to, like...
It's called exploring, I think.
Huh. So, to get to Trail 2, we'd have to go back to the start, but the end was closer.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to Trail 3, and then I'm just going to speed these up. I mean, it is me doing tricks in a row, doing combos, beating the time limit.
Being amazing at it.
Being spectacular.
If you're using this game, using this LP as a guide, and you were hoping to do all the same tricks as him, too fucking bad.
Yeah, this is, I can guarantee this is the greatest Freestyle Metal X gameplay you will see on YouTube, on the internet, in your lifetime.
You're going to have a crisis.
In the history of the world. Now, this trail is the one that can break in one way, because though I'm speeding it up, the turn that I go through right there, the left turn, for some reason, there's a really narrow path you can go through, and if you go too far to the left or right...
Even on the path.
On the path. The game thinks you went off the trail, and it fails you. Like, it failed me the first 5 times I tried it, and I was just like, what the fuck?
That's just spectacular.
So, this is the 4th trail, which is the hardest, of course. Like, what did it say, 50,000 points, 45 seconds? And it actually is pretty tough. Because you barely get to the end, and you have to, like, 45 seconds, 50,000 points. I'm leaving it in just because it is
45 seconds, and it's really
and
tough.
It is actually hard to do. Like, you need to do either special moves or, like, I guess, moves where the tweak is its own move. You know, like Superman double C grabs a militia, and then as a walkthrough, try to do, like, 4 special tricks there, then another 3 or 4 here. That's basically the only way that you'll get it. I mean, I'm running out of time, and I'm really running out of time, and the finish line is up there, and it's like, oh my god, will I make it? I don't know. And then I end like 50 feet early. The game, I think, had pity and put the actual finish line way before the finish line, because no one during development of the game could get there in time.
And they didn't bother moving the flag.
So yeah, so that's why, because it always does that. It always finishes me right there, and I'm glad for it, because it usually comes down to the final second.
Yeah.
So, this secret trail that I opened a while ago, you go through it, and there are the last few challenges here.
This is Christmas Town?
And check this.
Oh!
Oh, I was so hoping I'd get that, because I'm going to be like, people are going to love that. You know, the views are just going to come rolling in.
So this is Christmas Town, right? Like from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is a Holiday Inn.
What's this over here? I don't know the actual words, but
I
love that movie.
I want you to picture this. All right, my right hand is mashing X. My left hand has reached over, and the index finger is mashing the triangle button, because I have to grind 4 things in a row. Right. But in any other game, you don't need to be grinding while moving forward, like while holding forward. So I don't think the designers thought about how you'd have to be hitting both buttons at the same time.
So you're using your third hand to...
Yeah.
to.
So you saw
Get
this. This is
yourself
actually
off.
pretty cool. There's Metal X is all the way up there, and you have to do this big kind of actual obstacle course to get it.
Yeah.
Or you can go and do it the Insetic way. This is
Insetic strats.
Insetic strat. Yes, this is the Insetic strat for the level. This is something I'm kind of
Proud of?
proud of. And I got up here, and I was so hoping I could do it on the first try, but no.
No dice.
And at this point, I was like, oh,
No dice,
well,
man.
shit.
No
should
Andrew Dice
I
Clay.
go all the way back down and just make a nice little edit, or what? But I thought,
Give it another go.
you know what, I got this. No. But third time's the charm. You can ride up onto the ceiling for this level, or at least for this part.
Wow.
Yeah. You can get up onto the top of the level, and so I'm just gonna ride around and drop onto the Metal X.
Insetic strats right there.
Insetic strats, yes.
If
Is
you-
it faster? No. Is it easier? Maybe not even. But is it cooler? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had a middle name, it would be Glitchmaster.
I don't. You do have a middle name.
Glitchmaster.
Yeah. Insetic
Glitchmaster.
47. 47 is your last name.
My last name is 47.
Yeah. 40.
Yeah.
Insetic L47. That's your dark side.
Yeah. So, to all those people who think,
Chris Rourke looks like a Yeti.
to all those people who think I can't use my amazing math skills to get ahead in video games, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I figured out a way to make the big air and freestyle modes finish even faster. You don't need to do 3 goes. You don't even need to do 2 goes. What you do is you do 1 go that you get more points than twice the amount of points that the second place guy got, and then you end the run. So since it tallies your 2 best scores and then averages them, you'll have a high score and then 2 zeros. So a high score and a 0, so it'll have the score that you get in the first one.
And you
So
don't even have to do second or
if
third
that
run.
halved score is higher than the total scores for everyone else, you win.
Yep.
And that is Insetic's first mathematical law.
Oh! You have a mathematical law now.
Yeah, and that one is definitely going to be taught in high schools because now it's actually appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good
Before it
formula.
was really, really like adult and inappropriate, but now we found an application of it that doesn't involve
Yeah,
strippers
so
and the killing of strippers.
I don't even have to go for 2 minutes. I just have to get enough points, and then it's like, look, I still win by 20,000. You know, how to win in a minute. Win it, win it. For,
Calm down.
Yeah,
You're getting a little too.
Insetic strats.
Insetic strats
For,
is good.
For $20, I could
Give you a
I can
seminar
console
on things
you,
that we just.
I can console you.
You keep saying console. You mean cons.
No, I said console
No.
in Villa Brava.
That's
and
true.
then-
You were right. You're right. My bad.
All right. So here's the problem with the race. The rocks come back, and it's an invisible wall. I don't know why the rocks come back, but they do.
Because
this is
this
in
game
one
is
session.
wonderful.
I haven't saved. I haven't quitted. Or okay, I've saved, but I haven't quit the level. I haven't come back in. I haven't done anything. The rocks come back, and you have to go all the way around to get at them. Luckily,
Does the NPC just go over them?
I think the NPC just goes through them or something.
Wow.
Because he gets way ahead of me. Thankfully, you can still get at the checkpoint, but this reminds me of those movies where it's like a kid and his asshole rival have a race, and somehow the rival gets like 30 seconds ahead, and the kid has to make it up.
I thought you were going to say gets 30 seconds ahead and then kills his older brother like in 200 miles per hour. That was another great movie.
He never killed his older brother.
He basically killed his
everyone
older
just
brother.
kept getting in car crashes.
Okay.
In 200 miles an hour, not a single race was finished because someone kept crashing in every goddamn one.
And
But
nobody ever got to 200 miles per hour.
no one.
I thought it was really great how they had the like service and the like service at home for his older brother, and then like the bad guy just comes
Yeah.
over and he's like, "Yo, dog, I came to give you my condolences," and he's just like, "Get the fuck out of my house," and he's just like, "Yo, dog, your brother deserved to die."
Yeah, within one line. Yeah.
He's
within
already
one
turned
line,
on him and become a
Yeah,
complete
yeah.
asshole.
It was so amazing. We watched that one part like 3 times just to make sure that we weren't thinking it was worse than it was. But
That's exactly how the movie goes. You should watch
So-
it. It's on Netflix.
so much like those movies, we have a massive time deficit to make up, and I only catch up to Chris Rourke like 3/4 of the way through this, and that's probably one of the reasons why I finished this race just barely ahead of him. Again, the other reasons are probably maybe there's a hidden speed stat since this bike isn't upgraded at all.
Right.
I'll probably show off a 125cc bike for the next one, but after that level, I might just start leveling up the old tried and true Crusher 250 and just roll with that toward the end. But I
Suddenly
finally,
you're in the lead.
yeah, suddenly I'm in the lead, and that's okay. That's more like 2/3, but still, game. Seriously,
Yeah.
like why? Why would that happen?
The rocks just reappear.
Yeah, the rock's just showing up again.
It doesn't make any sense. The only way that would be worse is if you had to like reopen the path, the other path over here.
I was worried.
That would make the game
oh.
pretty much impossible.
Oh, okay, that my bike decided to do that on its own. But yes, this path is already open for you.
Right.
This path wouldn't be as bad to reopen. Like if you had to destroy
I mean, if
the
you
rocks,
could just go right through it, that would be
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Then you'd probably
But-
be behind again.
I'm kind of conflicted because someone obviously playtested this game because the Trail 4 finish line was moved forward quite a bit, but no one caught that the rocks come back. So
Nobody playtested this level. They
nobody
stopped
playtested,
playtesting at the
despite
last
this being
level.
like the easiest game I've played yet. Like I've only failed. I've never failed a race. This is the closest I've gotten.
Yeah.
I've only failed a couple. Well, I failed some challenges sometimes.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
failed
really,
that gopher thing because of bad luck.
It's really easy to just start again. Like you don't lose minutes of progress anytime. This was by 3 seconds. That's the closest it's probably ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Especially because next track, even if I'm running an upgraded bike, I can just destroy the other guy.
I keep forgetting to mention this. I don't know how other people feel about this, and maybe you don't want me to ask you this right during the recording, but I would like to look at the level editor to see if it's worth a damn. Because if I could make something that would be worth a video, I think it would be good to do that. Because did you have a bonus video for the last game?
No.
I mean, the
we
last
didn't,
game, I don't even know what you would do for a bonus video.
Yeah.
We could have done like a 2-player thing, but that wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So-
Doug Parsons!
Next up is Downtown Destruction.
I thought you were going to say Down Syndrome Destruction, because look at him! Doug Parsons, man!
That'll be the name for the next video.
Down Syndrome Destruction? Down Space Destruction! Oh god.
Just had to get one in there right before the end.
Yeah, we had just one.
Yeah, Chris Rourke wasn't weird enough looking.
Right, I mean, he looked like a Yeti.
He was
but
pretty normal. He was just kind of smiling and happy. He was just like, hey.
I thought he looked like a Yeti.
Oh.
Because of his hair. His
Nothing's
hair was
wrong
white.
with Yetis.
Nothing's
Wrong with Yetis. Now, Doug Parsons, there's something
Yeah.
wrong with him, and
Yeah,
we'll
come
get
on,
there
buddy.
next time. Next level's full of amazing things. It's where my frame rate goes to die, and there's some mad ass wiggling in that, and I'm sure you're going to love it.
I love that ass wiggling.
Downtown Destruction. I'm going to confuse that with Downhill Domination. Just think about that. They're the words. The
Downhill
adjectives are good.
Domination next
Downhill Destruction, Downtown Domination. See you next time.